Hello YouTube, Daryl Dawes here, and in today's video we're going to talk about the metronome settings or your click settings. Now I want to tell you that in order to get there, you must be in song mode or pattern mode. Okay, so I'll show you how to get there. If you're new to this channel, welcome, and this is a channel where I show you how to use the MOXF8 as a blind user. Okay, I am totally blind, and so I wanted to help other blind users have a way to learn their keyboard if they don't have sighted assistance. Okay, so I'm going to do my best here. So next to the data wheel we have those 6 buttons, right? And the first one, I'm going to count them from top to bottom in rows. So the first one is voice, next one's song, the next one is file. The next row we have performance, pattern, utility. Then we have master, mix, and quick setup. So we're going to press the song button, and then we're going to press utility. Okay, now under the screen the buttons go as follows. The first row is your sub-function buttons from 1 to 6, and the next row is your function buttons from 1 to 6. We're going to press function 2 or F2. We're going to press subfunction 1, SF1, and you should be on your click screen. This, by default, it should be where you can set it for off. You can set it to where it will be on the record, so it only clicks in record mode. You can set it to be where if you press play to audition a track or just listening to a track, you can also have the click mode going in play mode. Then there's also continuous. I'm going to turn my keyboard up so you can hear. Okay. So you have continuous, and that's quite useful, I have to say. With continuous, I leave mine on record, but with continuous you can actually check your metronome speed, your time signature. If you're going to be in 4/4 or 3/4 or 6/8, you can do that too using the continuous. Now, also here, let me make sure. I'm going to put on continuous. If you go down 1, you can change how it, if it's quarter notes, like here, half notes, eighth notes. You can change how it counts in. Okay, that's 16th notes there. That's 8th notes there. And there's a quarter notes. I believe the next row, let me see, is going to determine how many counts does it give before it starts recording. And I haven't really played with that. What I have played with, let me see if I can find it. That's not it. Let's see. What I have played with was changing the click sound. And that's going to be, so if you're at the top, where it comes in by default, top left, go down 3, and you should be where you can change your click setting, click sounds. Okay, and that's how you that's all I want to show you for this here. That's going to be pretty important, I'm pretty sure. So let's go back to song mode, and let me just give you a quick note that after you make your click settings, press the store button, hit enter twice, so it'll save your utility settings. If you feel that you've accidentally changed some other settings in the utility mode before making those final settings, I wouldn't save it. I would exit, turn off your keyboard, turn it back on, and start the process over. The reason why I say that is because that's the only way I found to make sure everything's going to work correctly and I don't have some other weird settings that I didn't ask for. Okay, so let's go back to song mode. We're in song mode, and I want to show you a couple things here as a bonus. When you're here, of course, you're at the spot. By default, it comes in on the spot where you could change the song number. If you take the cursor down to the bottom here, and then go to the right one, that's where you can change your meter. So this is where that, remember I was telling you about the continuous click? This is where that would be important, because then you can hear what your meter is. So let's turn on the click. I'm going to go to utility, function 2, subfunction 1, change my click to continuous. All right. So I'm going to go back to the song mode, go down to that meter I was telling you about. And we're in 4/4 right now. Let's change, let's see what we got. I did decrement. Okay, so the way I'm changing my tempo, or my, not my tempo, but my time signature, is by pressing the decrement or increment buttons. This is 4/4. And if you press the decrement, or you can use the data wheel, if you go one click counterclockwise, there should be 3/4. Go another click. Okay, now, if you, let's go back to 4/4. I'm gonna go back to 4/4. If you take the cursor and go right one more, this is where you could change your tempo by hand. There's two ways to change the tempo. You can do it by hand here at this point of the cursor, and you can do it with your data wheel or your decrement and increment buttons. Okay? So I'll give you an example. I'm changing the tempo here. And what I'm doing is I'm holding the shift button with my thumb and moving it and moving the data wheel at the same time. The other technique that you can use is hold down the shift and tap enter at the desired tempo. 1, 2, 3, 4. And there you go. That's another way. Okay. And let's turn that off. And there you go. That is a couple of things I think that you'll enjoy using while you're creating your songs and setting up your metronome. Okay, so let's see, is there anything else I wanted to talk about real quick on this song mode? I think there was. No, that's it. So remember to always store your work. And the way you store your work, if you're still not getting it, is press the store button, press enter twice, press the key on the keyboard. When you hear no sound coming out of the keyboard, it means it's storing. Okay? I didn't store anything this time, but I am on a song where the volume has been automated, and so it's turned all the way down at this point of the song. Okay, so enjoy the rest of your day, and if you like this video, please hit the like button, and I will be back with you shortly with some more videos. If you haven't subscribed, please hit the subscribe button. Make sure you change the notification to all, so that way you'll be notified when I upload a new video or release a new video. Because sometimes I upload them, but don't release them yet. Okay, so I just told on myself. All right, so have a good day. God bless and be safe.